Okay, hello everyone once again. Okay, so this is again quite unplanned. Like I did spend a few minutes of time to check that my actual premise works. So, well, and it does. I did find a website that explains how you can do this, and I'll link to that in the description. But what I'm going to do here. Okay, so lately there's been a lot of talk, well, for a long while now, there's been a lot of talk that um, that that arena is very expensive, and it is. So how can we mitigate this? How can we have fun without, you know, having to put a bunch of money into it? Okay, so what I thought, well, there's direct challenge. We can play against each other. I can play against my friends if I have them in my friend list. Although I haven't actively built any kind of friend list, so so I basically have one person there. But anyway, that's not the point. And you can do stuff like you can draft. You can go to like mtga draft.tk or something, and you can draft with your friends. You can set up a situation where you can draft with your friends, and then you can export those texts from that website and import them into Arena. But the thing is that, again, if we want to save money, like you need wildcards. Okay, I have a bunch of wildcards. I have 111 rares and 74 mythics, but most won't have these, and many people will want to avoid using their rare and mythic wildcards, like if they don't have these cards already in their pools, the cards they draft. So what I thought I would do is I will make a cube of my own, and I will keep it peasant, meaning that it will only have uncommons and commons. Nothing from higher rarities. I will probably also try to keep it, try to avoid the, what are they called? Well, any cards from the historic anthologies or the jump starts, like, well, the cards brought in from those. So I'll try to keep this within the base sets. Amon Get Remastered will get in, and was there another remastered set? But anyway, well, any common, any uncommon, let's say any common or any uncommon that has been in standard, paper standard, is fair game. And well, since this was completely unplanned, this might be part one. I don't know yet. We'll see. I haven't put any thought into any themes or anything like that, but at least we can easily check out the themes. So what I thought I would do, and actually the website I found also recommended this, was that I will make separate decks for each color, so I can keep a handle on how many cards I have and what does the curve look like for each color, because that's going to be helpful for balancing and making the environment interesting. But so what I would do, what I thought I would do first is I will make, well, check out all the two colored cards, because I can use those to figure out what kind of themes I want for the cube. You know, we always have in draft formats. If you're into drafting, if you're not, you might not be aware of this, but there will be for each deck basically there will be a two-colored an uncommon card that's, you know, signpost card. It's what it's usually called, where the idea is that this is like a key piece to a certain kind of deck. And that's helpful for people who are drafting because they can immediately see that, okay, so this is the kind of deck I might, so this is the kind of key thing that I can probably be able to find in this set. Sometimes there'll be 10 of these, sometimes there'll only be 5 or even less. I guess like in Ixalan there was less. Not sure. Well, Ixalan was weird. But anyway, so I thought I will check out those first, but let's see what's a good direct game. That's probably, and I'll call this deck multicolored. How many letters? Peasant. How do you write peasant? Is it this? Yeah. Peasant cube. Okay. So let's begin with, well, first of all, I'll limit this to commons and uncommons. And then let's start with white and blue. And okay, it's actually better this way if I do it this way. Let's take those away, and color equals white and blue. Okay, so these are all the uncommons and commons that are specifically white and blue. Okay, so which would be an interesting theme? Not Domin's veto, definitely not. What's just spheres? Flying might be a good interesting theme. So okay, so what I actually thought was that I want, we'll see if this is even possible, because again I didn't research this beforehand. But what I thought was I will have 360 cards first of all. Like every pack has 15 cards, and we have 3 packs per player, and we have 8 players, so that's 24 times 15 is 360. That's the basic cube size. Many cubes are bigger, and they have, I've seen quite kind of involved rules on how to build the build the boosters for different cubes. But anyway, so what I thought was I will have 2 of these cards for each color pair. So I have 20 multicolored cards, and I was hoping, we'll see if this is possible, but I will have 2 different themes for each color pair, but they should be kind of overlapping. So what I would like to happen, and I don't know if this is even possible, but what I would like to happen is people having you know, balancing the cube out in such a way that people are competing for certain cards, but at the same time I don't want people to compete too much. So I want everyone to have a playable deck, but have them balanced out, at least to a point. Okay, what sort of the spheres is immediately something that Okay, I'll just start by putting all the cards that I find interesting in there, and then we'll see. Why don't I even remember some of these cards? Okay, so this I already discounted. Not sure about this one, but let's put it in like an option. Eagle. Okay, so these are basically competing for the same spot. Well, these would fit the same theme very well. I mean, the Watcher of the Spheres and Empyrean Eagle. Yeah, that's an option. No, I don't think I want to put high alert. I don't like it. Well, Lawmate is binding, it's just removal, so that's not a good card. That's not powerful enough for Soul Herder. No. Soul Herder is one of those cards I already, because again it has never been standard legal, so I'll not consider it. Vega might be interesting. Doesn't sound at all like Nordic, which was kind of the point in Kaldheim. But yeah. Okay, let's have that as an option. You can basically play this, in a white or blue deck, but it would be kind of a suicide unless you happen to be playing monocolored. But maybe. Token team might be interesting. Elite card mates. So I guess this would, okay, control decks. Party, maybe. I'll put these in the same pile and then move on to white and black. Clerics might be something interesting. Where did it go? There. Corpse Knight. Maybe. Flesh Taker, maybe. Humans. Okay, so humans it's definitely interesting. Because that's the kind of theme that can overlap easily. Like you could have like several different um what am I saying? So you could have several different archetypes that would be interesting in humans. Like, is there like this guy, human artificer, human wizard? Yeah, well, I'll consider that. We'll see. Tokens, and this is a human as well. So yeah, okay, maybe. Maybe. Vampires, nah. Which one is better? Do I want this or flesh? I think I'd rather just, if I'm going with the sacrifice theme, I would rather have flesh taker, or maybe I could have like two uncommons for each theme. Maybe we'll see. Knights, probably not. That's not. I can't remember. Okay, I guess this is from, yeah, Jumpstart probably. Life gain. That's a quite common theme. You could probably have a lot of. Yeah, I'll consider it. Okay, if I go with the life gain theme, this is probably a better option. Hmm. Basilica Hound. Could that be an interesting one? It's difficult to cast, but it can be kind of oppressive in limited. So that's why I'm not quite sure. Okay, this I like. Maybe. No. It said, why can't I? Firza. Firza is quite powerful. This is uncommon. What the hell? Again, life gain theme. Nah, I don't think that's the one I want for a life gain theme, if I'm going to have one. Okay, let's move on to white, red. Okay, so I don't think mentor is necessarily a good theme in itself, but um, just having an aggressive Boros deck might work. And if we have an aggressive Boros deck, this could definitely be a card in it. That could also be a card in it. Are these knights? No. Do I have any knights thus far? One. Ah. Why did it have to do this? Okay, I guess I'll have to remember not to press anything, because it will immediately understand it very differently from how I want it to understand it. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, I'm not gonna put in Hound Master. Call might be an interesting theme. No, no. Okay, again, if we go just have an aggressive deck as one of the themes, this could be great. Like 2 mana 3/3. Okay, it might also be oppressive, so we have to make sure that we have ways of handling this. But I guess I'm happy with it currently. Do we want a cycling theme? Maybe. I don't want to put in, like, what's it called? Flare. Whatever it's called. But this could still be interesting. Skynet Vanguard. This could be interesting. We'll see. I don't think that's going to work. I do like veteran motorist. We'll see if there's any vehicles we want to have in the cube, but that is something that I do like. Actually, yeah, I did put that in. Like the combat trick deck might be something nice. Okay, do we have warriors? There's one warrior, two warriors. Maybe. True fire captain. Let's put that in as well. Okay, Zenith player, no, definitely not. That was horrible for the environment when it was in. This could be interesting. Like if we have um, control deck of some sort, this could definitely be in it. Yeah, it's worth. It's at least worth uh, thinking about. Okay, peel flower. What is this? It's again one of those cards we're not interested in. Mentor. Yeah, ++1 counters is one of those themes that's that's present in quite a few sets recently. So it might be something that we'll be able to build on. So let's put that in. We already have like one mentor somewhere. Yeah. And do we have something else? Oh yeah, Dentist Legionnaire. So maybe that was +1 counter thing might be something we'll look into. Okay, keeping that in mind, proliferate. We'll see. Landfall, maybe. Again, maybe the life gain theme. What is this? This could be something that's playable in the life gain decks. I don't, well, that's an option. Is that an option? Maybe. Renegade Rallier. I don't. We'll see if we want a revolt theme, but it's something. Enchantment theme, no thank you. Although I did already. Hmm. Didn't. No. Maybe if we have an aggro deck, that might also be good. This is something we might be interested in if we go for the +1/+1 counters thing. It's an elf. Okay, why do I have so many fewer? fewer white green cards. We'll see. Okay, zombies. Could that be something interesting? I don't think I want too many tribal things. Like we saw from Ixalan that if you emphasize the tribes too much, the environment is just not going to be very good. We definitely saw that with well, it had only 4 different. You had dinosaurs in 3 colors and pirates in 3 colors and vampires in 2 colors and merfolk, merfolk in 2 colors. And if you couldn't find your lane, that was it. Like you basically had to commit very early, and it just didn't work very well. So yeah, artifacts maybe that would be different. We don't probably see artifacts too often from this color pair, so that would be might be interesting. Devour of Memory. Rogues, maybe. Most rogues are human, so if we have a human theme, there might be some amount of overlap, which would be nice. But we've already seen that rogues can be very difficult to overcome. So that's why I'm not quite sure I want that in this specific cube. Okay, I could probably go for like what's it called? Reanimation theme. That's it. Rona would be good in like artifact theme. This will also work in an artifact theme. So how did this? Yeah. Nightfell Predator. Do we want that? I don't think so. It doesn't really fit a theme. Or it doesn't like it's a vampire, so that's something, but it doesn't point to a theme. It's just it's just a card with a lot of abilities, which might or might not be good in a specific under specific circumstances. No. Okay, so first of all, this sounds interesting to me, but at the same time, it's not, has never been standard legal in. It has been standard legal, sure, but it hasn't been standard legal in Arena, so I would rather not. Psychic Symbiote. Okay, so not many cards here. So what's next? Blue, red. Okay, so I'll put this in because again, I want certain amount of um, like I want people to want to like certain cards to fit several decks. So if I have cards here like 10th District Legionnaire, uh, it works well with the same cards as this one. So that's why that's why I want these two. They work very differently, but they encourage the same kind of behavior. Maybe. I do have fondness for this card. Partly because I won a match on camera with the, and well, not only with this card, but partly with this card. Sprite Dragon. Is it normally common? Why is this? Why am I only seeing this one copy here? Can I? Ah, okay. Now I understood. This version, please. Maybe I'm not going to put very many giants into this whole thing, but maybe some. We'll see. Like, okay, so one of the problems with Gardheim is that it's so dependent on snow mana. So that cuts out immediately quite a few cards from the set overall. But well, again, we'll see. I'll put in like we'll think about that. Think about that. What does this do? Maybe. Okay, so this might be nice because I already might have an artifact theme for the blue black. So maybe. This is pretty good. Energy cards, nah. Okay, so one of the problems here is that many of the teams are quite what do you call it, parasitic, and there's a limited number of cards on Arena. Well, now there's thousands of cards, but still they are kind of limited in numbers. So it's hard to put cards like this into the queue, even though I do like this card very much. Marauding water. What card is this? Oh, okay. So it's from like, what are they called? Start the decks, whatever. Okay, maybe that's good enough selection for that color pair. So let's move on to blue-green. I'll actually cut off the commons, because the commons, sure, they often, especially in they are often key to certain archetypes. Like, you want those commons, they play well in those archetypes, but the uncommons are generally more powerful. So I would rather have since I will have a limited number of cards in each color pair. So this is just, at this point, this is just drafting, like making a draft of what the cube might look like, gathering ideas on what the cube might look like. Like, currently I'm thinking that I might put quite a few of these double colored cards into the cube, and then put a bunch of dual lands as well. So people can fairly easily play 3-colored decks, although these 3-colored decks are going to be kind of slow. So I'm not sure they're going to work out very well. But if that's the case, then I can take them out later on. But yeah, maybe that's a good idea. But anyway, so if I'm going to have limited number of cards for each color pair, I would rather have them be uncommons, so that they are probably better balanced at that point. Like, sure, there are good um, common cards for each color pair from Ravnica and Strixhaven, but at the same time, they're not generally as powerful as the uncommons. Okay, what do we want to do with? It's ramping too obvious? I don't want to. Again, I don't want to have too many tribes, so I will avoid that. No. I've played quite a bit of this format, but I don't think I've ever seen this actually in play. Could this be good? Maybe. This has been good in the specific format. Not sure it's going to be very good in a cube. Simone. Again, it's a ramp theme, which feels okay. For a second there, I thought that might be one, but okay, I already decided not to use those. I do like golden ratio more than most, but I'm not sure I'll be able to. Okay, card draw. That might be an interesting theme. Like, yeah, Simone works well both in card draw theme uh and the ramp theme. So yeah, maybe. Vision Reef. Okay, this would be a +1/+1 counter theme. Tatjava maybe might be too powerful. Okay, let's move on. Again, that's not as many as I thought I would have, but am I missing a combination? No. Discard theme. Again, this would be something that would easily serve more than one. Could easily serve more than one archetype. Like if I have a discard archetype, it would work well in that. But also this would work in what's the Rakdos theme? Why can't I remember the name of the the Rakdos theme from this specific set, which was around, you know, if you damage an opponent, you'll get some extra effect, or you have the option of you have an option of getting something extra from your cards by paying something a different casting cost. Some cards would be easier to cast if you dealt damage. Some cards would have an optional casting cost which would give you extra effects. But I don't think the problem is that it still costs one extra mana, so it's not necessarily very good. Like my immediate thought is that this is going to be somewhat more difficult than I expected for this specific color pair. Okay, +1/+1. No, we'll forgo that. No. Do I have to go with vampires? Ah, it's Spectacle, the one I mentioned here. I do like Acrobat. So let's think about that. Menace. Is Menace theme something interesting? Okay, so there's a combo. Sacrifice. Gardur might be an interesting choice. How do I have so few cards here? That's almost embarrassing. Gladly I don't get embarrassed. I do like this skeleton quite a bit. I don't think it's good, but I do still like it. So self-mill theme, maybe. I do have a bunch of +1/+1 counter things already. So maybe that's something that's interesting. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, one more color pair to go. Do I want more aggressive teams? Yes. I do like Crum Gully. Again, it's quite an aggressive team, but it's hard not to have an aggressive team in this specific color pair. Although, okay, Svela is something very different. This Power 4 Crater might be an interesting theme as well. Which set is this from? Ether Revolt. Okay. Oh, it's Colorless Remastered. Okay, if I'm going to have an artifact team, this might be an interesting addition because I do want cards that work against specific strategies. So okay, now I have 10 something from each color pair. So let's look at what we might want. Okay, so I only have 4 cards in these 2 color pairs. So let's start with them. Okay, so we have the menace theme here. with these two cards. And I do have a little bit of the spectacle theme here. And this is just a good aggressive card. Okay, that is a good aggressive card, and this is a good aggressive card. So maybe that's it. Yeah, okay. So if I have 4 cards for each color pair, like multicolored cards for each color pair, that would mean that I have 40 cards total here in this part of the whole thing. Which would mean that I'll have room for 320 other cards. Some of which might be, let's see. I need some artifacts and some ways to make artifacts. If I'm going to have the artifact theme here, which seems that I will, because there's not much else I can do here. So that would be kind of a given. Which one do I want to take out from these? Rona. How many? Do I want Rona? Do I take this one out? Contraband Kingpin. I think I'll take Contraband Kingpin out. Okay, so here's a reanimation theme and an artifact theme. And so at least the reanimation theme overlaps with the black-green themes. Sorry again. Well, here's the menace theme, which does overlap with any aggressive theme, obviously. And these are cards that are easy enough to cast in like red-white, which I don't, might be too easy to cast in red-white, but I guess we'll go with that. Okay, so how about this? Swella doesn't really work with any specific theme, but it's an interesting addition because it gives this color pair something else to do. So that's why I might want to keep it in. Warden of the Chained. I do like the power 4 theme. But I'll take this out. The power 4 theme is nice, but we have to figure out different ways of doing that. And do I want this one? Let's take it out. Okay, so what are our options here? I don't think I like this enough. Again, I haven't seen it in play, even though it's uncommon, a signpost uncommon. I just haven't seen it. Okay, so now we have a ramp theme and a card draw theme. And a +1/+1 counter theme. So one of these has to go, but which one is it? Which one do I like the least? Pretty random. But okay, so ramp theme and a card draw theme, and these and a +1/+1 counter theme. Okay, here. Okay, I already decided to have a card draw theme, so maybe this is in. Do I have a spell theme? Let's take that out. That Okay, so going back, okay, if I have 4 cards for each 2-color pair, so that's 40 cards. So 360 minus 40 is 320. So if I put 20 colorless cards, do I want more? If I have like, which are the dual colored cards I want? Campuses. I probably can't use campuses. The problem with campuses is that there's only 5 of them. There's not one for each color pair. There's only a campus for each of the 5 colleges. But then there's the we have the where do I have trouble remembering this? Okay, so we have the 10 gain lands that gain you life. So that's 10. Do I want the or do I rather have do I figure this out later? Like the campuses are going to be helpful anyhow. They are going to be good. The gainlands are going to be good. The snowlands are probably not going to do much unless I add actual snowlands into the packs as well. I mean snow cards but I don't think I want to do that. So let's say I'll have 30 lands, 10 other colorless cards that they use 280 cards, which means 56 cards for each color. Which sounds fine. Okay, so at this point, let's do that. We'll come back to that. I guess this isn't strong enough. The spell theme. This is outside of any other themes I might want to have. So a spell theme here. A little bit of card draw, but otherwise these are all spell themed. And here's an artifact theme and reanimation theme, like we previously mentioned. Okay. Moving on to the white themes. Okay, that's probably the most difficult. I don't necessarily want landfall. So, okay, there's a life gain theme and a +1/+1 counter theme. Let's keep that in for now. Let's take that out. So do I want? Let's take that out. I really don't know. I'll take that out. Do I want the cycling theme? I don't think so. I'll take out most of the things that don't do anything specific. Okay, so yeah, the motorist was good anyhow. So there's still 3 too many. So hmm. Okay, let's go with pure aggression for now. Pretty pure aggression. So we have, it does get +1/+1 counters. Okay, a little bit of a token theme, but not much. Okay, that goes out definitely. Killian goes out because I already took it out from the other theme. That's probably too expensive. Do have some token production. So do I have any party members? Well, I will have party members. That's a pretty much a given. Do I want to have this still? Yeah, I want to have it. It's a nice build around. Take that out. Hmm. Okay, so now I have some themes here. I'm already second guessing myself in so many ways, but at least it is something. So there's the flying theme, and there's some card draw, sacrifice theme, whatever these are. I don't think these are thematic in any way. Should I get something else? I don't know. Maybe do it later. And okay, so this is just an aggressive. Okay, there's some token production, but generally just very aggressive, very much aggressive. Some +1/+1 counter things, and here's, go wide. Reanimation and some artifact things, some little bit of card draw, and a lot of, spell stuff. So I have to remember to put a lot of spells in red and blue. And, ramping, +1/+1 counters, drawing cards. Here, menace theme plus general aggression. And here, self-mill and +1/+1 counters. And, well, I guess non-human plus the power 4 or greater thing. Let's take the lands out. Okay. It's a start. Um, I guess I should. Sorry, I'm so silent. But again, this wasn't planned previously, so I am. I'm coming up with this stuff as I go, and you're just listening to my. If you've managed to come this far, you're just listening to my, random train of thought. Okay. 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 So next, let's go with white cards. What was the direct game? And this is white. That should be sort enough. Okay, so color white and only commons and uncommons. And also let's display ones I haven't collected, although I probably have at least one copy of each common or uncommon, which has been legal in standard in Arena at some point. Let's see. This is a lifelinker, which is nice. So let's at least begin with it. Okay, that hasn't been in. Do I want this much protection from my creatures? I don't know. We'll see. Let's put that in. Although I already forgot, did I have the heroic thing? The heroic thing from the new Theros in the deck. The red white one. Did I take it out or not? I remember talking about, okay, so I want pure aggression. But it doesn't matter. It's a fine combat trick because it does draw a card. So it's at least it might be somewhat bad, but well, it could be worse. Fairy Guide Mother. Yeah, it's a good aggressive card. I do like this. This is very good combat trick. I do have a bit of a life again. I do have a bit of a life gain theme. So having the why don't I remember the names of cards anymore? Okay, Lunar Veteran is pretty good. Portable hole. Let's put that in. We need some amount of removal anyhow. But there's the from the newest Crimson Vow. There's the 1 mana. It's got traveling something. Perhaps I'm getting closer to T. So maybe it's that. Oh yeah, traveling minister. Do I have many knights here? Some knights. So maybe. Again for the life team, life gain team. The Atanis Bridemaids. Baffling Hand is a nice addition. Yeah, let's put it solidarity in. Also, I should also put there's the 4 mana. The 4 mana thing. What's it called? I have a lot of one mana creatures, so let's put in the Clarion Spirit. What am I thinking? It's Pathways Companion, maybe. But we'll get to that. It's 2 and 2 white. So we'll get to it soon enough. Doxus is good. Leading Spirit might be nice. Feat of Resistance is good because I have the +1/+1. The +1/+1 counter theme, a little bit of it at least. Glass Casket. I'm running out of spots already, but I do need some amount of 3 drops in this deck as well. I can't just have 2 drops here. Pacifism is nice, but I'm not sure how many 2 drops do I 3 drops do I actually need. See what's good. Aerial responder, that's a nice addition. I do like that as well. This is for the life gain theme as well. I do want like a selection of cards. Okay, so this is a good one. If I have a like a go wide theme and a +1/+1 counter theme, this works in both. So that's why the clean sleeve artisan is a good card. I do like Priest of Ancient Lore. I also do like Pilgrim of Ages. So if I have a sort of controlist deck that might be good in it, maybe. How many humans do I have here? Humans 7. So where's the here resistance squad? Okay, now I'm finally in the fours. So, and it would seem that there it is. I have to make a lot of cuts, but let's see, combat professor. I do need flying creatures, so yeah, that's in. If I'm going to go wide, I'm going to need one of those. Maybe. Stalwart Valkyrie, that I like as well. Yeah, that I like. Again, now I forgot. So 360 minus 40 minus 40 is 280. So 56 cards for each color pair. So I still have some room here. That's a good one. That's a good one. Basically the same card, but doesn't matter. That's a good card. Terra Angel is interesting just for historical reasons, but I'm not sure it's definitely powerful. Yes, that's one I want. How many is that? That's 52. Yeah, Separate the Cosmos. That's a nice one as well. White Dragon, I don't think so. So that would be 54. I still need like 2 cards. What could they be? What's interesting? So what do I need? I have do I need, okay, I have how many humans? I have 11 humans. Okay, so that's a start. I have warriors 4, clerics 7. Sorry. No rogues, no wizards. Are there any interesting wizards here? I don't think there's not many wizards in this color. Ghostwalker, yeah, that's a good one. That's a wizard. Okay. And what's this? And there's one card, excerpt card. I might want some of these. Okay, that's a good one. But there's one. There's one excerpt card I can't seem to find here now. Why not? Like there's this one excerpt card which lets you bring back other creatures from the graveyard by exerting it. But apparently, is it not in? It's not on Arena. Let's check. I'm checking on Scryfall. It has CMC of 3, I think. Yeah, devoted crop mate. Okay, not on Arena, at least in the current version. It's not in the what's it called? Why can't I remember anything anymore? Amonkhet Remastered, that's it. Okay, so that's 57 cards. So let's cut something. What do we want to cut? How many creatures, first of all? Okay, okay, first of all, the curve looks nice, except that I have a lot of ones. But I guess that's fine for a cube. And 43 creatures, that might be too many. 6 instant, 1 sorcery, 2 artifacts, and 7 enchantments. Okay, the enchantments are some. Okay, the only one of the enchantments is, or 2 of the enchantments are also creatures. Okay, so 43 creatures. So I'll take 1 creature out. Just have to figure out which one. I do like a lot of these. I guess that's somewhat underpowered for this. Okay. So, okay, how many creatures with flying? Can I check? I can do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's a good number. Okay, how many have life gain synergies? Quite a few. Mention the word life at least. Yeah, that's good. So aggressive, yes, a lot of good 1-drops. And the white black themes. What were the white black themes? Why can't I remember the white black themes? I had the. Okay, I'll check. And now, yeah. Okay, there's the Gear Smith, Press Taker. Some sacrifice synergies. Okay, so the sacrifice synergies work at least a little bit, simply because there's a lot of ways to, some ways at least, to make tokens. Let's go with that. Not every color combination needs to be exactly as good, as long as everything's playable, at least playable to an extent. Blue. Okay. Let's see. What were the themes here? Okay, we have the flying theme, the adventuring theme, we have the spell theme, and we have the ramp theme. Ramp / card draw theme / +1/+1 counters theme. Although I'm not sure the +1/+1 counters are going to be very good here, but it is something. I hate Curious Obsession, but let's put it in anyway. I guess I hate myself or something. I don't know. Bubble Snare. Oh, we need spells, so yeah, consider. Okay, Delver of Secrets is definitely unreliable in limited formats, so no. Okay, I'll put in Essence Flux, at least at this point. I might take it out later on, but we'll see. This feels like this is going to be a lot harder than the whites. Probably Optis that consider it's just so much better. T-Lex, no, it's an enchantment. Spell Pierce, maybe. It's kind of not necessarily very good for limited, but might be good enough. I do want a rogue or two. Do I want that? Probably not. Let's take these out again. Anticipate, maybe. That's a good one. I do like that one. How many instances does it have? 6 currently. So, but yeah, This might be a Brian. What's it called? Brian Bourne Cutthroat might be a good addition. Sensor. Let's yeah, I'll put in sensor. Um, sensor is not a card that's very fun. SS capture might be nice because again, I do have the +1/+1 theme. Yeah, expert from Oraska. It's fine, I guess. Very Vandal. Yeah, I do need like flying creatures. Don't want to put in favorable winds. Why not? If you can make it work, you can make it work. Otherwise, it's just, kind of bullshit. But yeah, anyway. Dreams of Cosmos. Do I have Giants? At least not yet. Hmm. I took out the Giant theme, so no. I'll put in the clean nest grain. It's not going to be great, but maybe someone can make it work. It's a good nice tempo card. Sure. Negate is probably too narrow. I do like Omen Speaker, but is it going to be good enough? Riddle form. Yeah, I do like Runaway Together as well. Hmm. Part of me wants to put in Silverkill Adept, but on the other hand, maybe not. Okay, I'll put in Spellweaver Eternal for the spell theme. Do you want Storm Chaser Drake? No, I took out that theme. Might have been a good idea if I had the what do you call it? The I don't remember the name, but the blue red creature which copy spells. Aerial guide. Do I want that? I don't think so. Let's play Alias. Let's play Animating Fairies is a nice one. Oh yeah, because I'm trying to play artifacts. I want, what's it called? There's the, where is it? Yeah, Wishing Well. I want that. I'll put in Corridor Monitor as well. Do I want Giant Amulet? Not sure. I do want some amount of blue and black artifacts, but we'll see. Okay, returning to our to the okay, shouldn't have put in Essence Flux. That was a bad idea. Well, not necessarily a bad idea, but the problem is that I definitely don't. Again, I want to keep away from the from cards that haven't been in standard on Arena. So I'll take that out. It was from the second in start block, so it's not part of the. It has never been part of the Arena standard. Where did I leave off? Animating Fairy. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So I do like Binding Geist. Calafay. I did have a little bit of card draw, so I do like Cloudkins here quite a bit. So that's a good addition. Do I want? I don't want divination, but there's the. I might want exclusion mates. Yes. But there's something I was thinking about just now. Maybe field research. I think it's just too expensive. No, yeah, oh yeah, Frost Trickster. That's the one I was thinking about. That one I might want. I do have some amount of spirits, so let's put that in there as well. Although that feels like the Geistlight's Snare feels like something I might take out at some point. Okay, so the difference between exclusion mates and Manowar is that you can only exclusion mates is a wizard, which is might and a human. Is the human part important anymore? No, but it's a wizard, so that might be important. But you can't return your own creatures with it, but you can do it with Manowar. So do I want both or just one? Not quite sure. Hmm. Mistral Singer is in some ways better than even Wind Mates, but at the same time, it's just a siren. It's not a wizard. Narset. Hmm. I will put Nebelcast Intruder in of one mind. Yeah. Tailor of Means or yeah, Saw It Coming is good. Secrets of the Golden City. That's a card I like very much. I might have too many draw threes currently in the deck. That's a good addition. But yeah, so I might have too many of these draw two cards in the deck currently. But on the other hand, I do like how Secret of the Golden City works. It's one of my favorite cards to play in Commander, actually. Unlikely, I know, but I just love it. I put Supreme Will. I like the flexibility of it. Yeah, Warden of Eva's Isle. That's a good card. or if I have like a flying theme, Wind Rider, why not Winged Words? Yeah, that's one of the cards I was thinking. So now I have way too many draw twos, but yeah, Wizard's Retort. I like Augury Raven quite a bit. So that goes in. Behold goes in. Oh, 57. So now I have one card too many. So I do have opportunity to take out some of these cards. Cruel Witness, I like probably more than I should. Murmuring Mystic, that we will want in our deck. I do have a theme. Organ Hoarder is nice as well. What's going on here? Let's put in Whispering Wizard. I do have a feeling that this deck might be already kind of too good. Not sure though. I might want like um like a reanimation target. What would be a good reanimation target at common? That is a bit of a conundrum, actually. Yeah, Waker of Waves. That's a nice addition. That's an excellent. That is an excellent uh, reanimation target because it can put itself into the graveyard. So yeah, that's good. So we have to make some cuts here. Do I want to cut Bubble Snare? Not necessarily. Do I want the Curious Obsession? I hate this card. Okay, so how many instants and sorceries? I guess that's the important part. So 19 instants, only 4 sorceries, and I will probably cut some of them. Not I don't think it's necessary. If someone wants to play all the draw twos, they're just gonna lose to the aggressive decks anyhow. So let's just keep them in. Okay, do I have enough humans? Yes, and enough non-humans as well. I have any rogues? Only 2. Okay, Wizards 11, no warriors, clerics, no. Okay, let's look at what rogues do we have. Okay, that is fine, I guess. But I still do have 7 extra cards I have to cut. What do I want to cut? Cruel Witness might be underpowered compared to many of the other cards. So let's take that out. That might be kind of expensive for this deck. I'll take out the Binding Geist as well. I do like it. I'll take out the field research. Yeah. Sailor of Means does produce a, a treasure, but yeah. Hmm. This is good for the reanimated deck, so I don't want to take it out. I'll take out Think twice. So that's 56. And that leaves us with 32 creatures, 17 instants, 3 sorceries. I could have more instants here, but for a cube environment, that would mostly probably mean that I would need a bunch of I would need a bunch of counter spells, and there's quite a few now. There's sorry, Wizard Retort, Sinister, Sabotage, Saw It Coming, Supreme Will, Censor, Lofty Denial, Essence Capture. Yeah, that's quite enough. How many artifacts was there? That's also an important question. Two artifacts. Okay. Um, and on to black. Okay. So what are our themes? We have the sacrifice theme. We have the reanimation theme. Um, we have the menace theme. We have the self-mill theme. So Outfield Vessel is kind of great here. So let's put that in immediately. Obviously, we're going to need some removal. Bones Aunt, which set is this? Is it Strixhaven? Nah, it's Jumpstart. So no on that one. but bone splinters, why not? If we have a sacrifice team, we have a sacrifice team. Oh, that's an alchemy card. That is something that someone might want to play, so let's put that in. Deathway is nice, a bit of removal. We're going to need some amount of early removal in this thing, because some of the white cards were quite pushed for early game. How many different versions of 7 different versions of? Okay. Don't want fungal infection. Maybe. We need some amount of artifacts, so let's put in Reaper's Talisman. And if I have a sacrifice team, Skeleton is going to be great. Maybe the Specimen as well, but we'll see. Skullduggery. I do like this card for whatever reason. Okay, let's take out the bone splinters. Yeah, and let's make do with the spark harvest. Self mill. We did have, again, we also had a self mill team, so also have a menace team. Village rights, definitely. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Blade brand. Do I want blade brand? Yeah, it is nice to have. Not, maybe not. I'll put in Boot Nipper. We can rethink it later on. It does have potential life gain, and and well, Death Touch can also be very nice in some circumstances. Cast down is good. Cast down might be somewhat too good. There's not many legendary creatures in the whole thing, So this might be just 2 mana to destroy target creature, which isn't. Well, we'll see. Desperate Castaways. They can't attack, but they can block. Still, I don't think so. Nah. Might be too slow for this. But okay, that's interesting. Plonk is interesting. I do have a soft spot for Forever Young. It's a little bit of life synergy. I mean, yeah, Grim Wonder, I'll put that in. I do need some ways of producing. Um, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I need some ways of producing tokens. But we'll see. Oh, I do like my Triton. Moment of Craving is nice as well. Yeah. No. Reassembling Skeleton is not a card that's. Oh, it's M19. Okay. Then it gets to join. Subtle Strike might be nice as well. Just because it has the. What was I talking about? I forgot already. What was the last card I added? Oh yeah, Subtle Strike. Because of the +1/+1 counter. And I just enjoy the card. And yeah, to me, the enjoyment part is quite important, as you might have understood by now. Vengeful Strangler is something that we definitely want to sacrifice. So yeah, that's a good addition. Do I want Bastion of Remembrance? I do want something I can get some benefit. More benefits from the sacrificing would be nice. Elspeth Nightmare. Yeah. That's a good reason. Heroes Downfall. Don't want Heroes Downfall. Are there any Planeswalkers? I don't remember anymore. Did I leave the what's the blue red? I really don't recall. Sorry, I'm getting tired. More tired than usual at this hour. I don't really know why, but okay. So this is one way to gain. It's just a strong card in general, but it's also just a good way to gain um a bonus for sacrificing our creatures. Oh yeah, we have a menace team, so yeah, Shady Traveler is nice. That's a potential way of getting benefit from our sacrifice teams. The Vengeful Rebel, which has Revolt, and well, it can get removal from revolting. And wondering, yeah, do I want this in the deck? Let's put it in. Bone picker. Sure, why not? Grave digger might be nice. Price of Fame is nice. Reverse Chupacabra, that's a nice. And that's a nice card. I do also like Skull Raid. I actually should remember to change one of my historic brawl deck to add Skull Raid to it. Okay, that produces bodies for sacrificing. Yeah, Gary. Gary is just great. I am going to need, you know, a little bit of. Is this too powerful? Maybe. Isn't there some better than the Rise from the Grave? What's it called? Rise Again. Isn't there some? Isn't there? Am I completely misremembering this? But there should be some card from the. Oh, it's not that one. I do seem to remember that there's oh, there it is. Bond of Revival. Yeah, that's pretty much strictly better than the other possibilities. So yeah, or the other option. I do like Whisper as well. Yeah, let's put in Whisper. I like Whisper. Whisper is just nice. Nice to have. Should I do this? I'll put in Dreadhound. How many? How many do we have? Um, rogues 5, warriors 3, wizards 2, clerics 2. So yeah. What am I doing? I had something in mind. Ah, Thwart the Grave. Yes. Okay. So that's 10 more than I need. How many removal spells do I have? That's the important question first. So I have 19 instants and 9 sorceries. Which probably okay, I'll take out that one. I'll take out the Skullduggery. And I'll take out the Subtle Strike as well. I do like them both quite a bit. But they're just not that good. I'll take that out as well. Yeah, I need to remember that I do have the Menace theme. I do have 5 creatures with Menace here, so maybe that is enough. Maybe not. Can we find other creatures? Interesting creatures with Menace. Oh yeah, now I remember. There's the there is one card. Why can't I see it here? What's it called? It's called Cream something. Oh, now it's showing more. Uh, oh, there's Grim Dancer. Yeah, that's it. I'll put in Hakra Constrictor as well. Do I have some number of knights in this? 2, not that many. Okay, but I am also took a few steps back. Same time. It's a cleric, so yeah, why not? Should I take out the unwilling ingredient? Yeah, I'll take out the unwilling ingredient. I do have to make like 7 more cuts. So I'll take that out as well. How many Artifacts. 3. All equipment. Okay, I'll take out that. Yeah. Still need to find 4 cuts. I still need to cut 3. So I think I'll take out the Hakra Constrictor. And cling to dust. And 1 more cut. I'll take out the Lasso the Brewer. It might be quite good, but I need to take out something. So on to red. Why do I have always the same problem? Okay, color is red. And again, commons, uncommons, collected, not collected. Okay. So we want cards for an aggressive deck. We want cards for let's check cards that mention specifically mention power. Okay, Furious Rise, that we want. We want that definitely. So I'm looking at cards that, first of all, I'm looking at cards that mention power 4 or more, because that was one of the themes we have done nothing for thus far. And I'm checking for cards that will have power 4 or more, at least potentially. That can definitely end games. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Um, okay, color equals red. So we have to remember that, okay, we want, for white, we want just aggressive cards. The aggression is the thing. For blue, we want instant and sorceries and things that care about instant and sorceries. For black, again, aggressive things, but also menace. And for green, we want the big stuff and non-creature stuff. Speaking of non-creature, yeah, let's put that in. Why do I have the feeling that there just isn't a lot of let's check the menace. Do we want Goblin Trailblazer or something or similar cards? Ogre Brute, they're not that good. Well, the mentor we want, definitely. We want that. Falconer Celebrants, that we want. Definitely. Okay. Now let's check the how many menace creatures do we have now? 3, and we have some in black, and we have 2 in the dual card. So yeah, let's go with that. It's less than I expected, but what can I do? Let's put that in. Shock is just so outdated. That's a good aggressive card. Upgrade is nice. I have fewer 1-drops here than I expected. But there's going to be several. Well, there's going to be plenty of two drops. Now, what's fire prophet? That's the card I was thinking about. Sorry, I'm so quiet again. Let's put that in. I have quite a few warriors in the deck. In the pool, I mean. That's sorcery speed, but it's still good, I think. Hmm. I do have a feeling currently that the blue red deck will just be, if you can get it to work, it'll just be too good. But then again, it's not easy to get it to work. So there's that. So I guess it's fine. Hmm. Harley Minotaur is on. Okay. Wow. Why? I do like Impending Doom, but probably not quite enough. I do need those creatures with power of 4 or more. Let's see if we can find any. That's a good card. Well, there is these two, but some more wouldn't be bad. Okay, so there's room for 3 more cards. Hmm. Okay, that's a good addition. How big is it on the other side? It's a 4/4. So it works for 2 different decks. Hmm. Key 6. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Hmm. Do I have any giants here? Probably not. No, I don't. I do like Sirkara. Yeah. So is that good enough? Okay, that's 57. And so that's one extra with 9 instants and 4 sorceries. I guess that is enough. I have to take something out. Probably this one. Yeah. Okay, so there's some menace cards, some cards that have power 4 or more, aggressive cards, not enough, but what can you do? And spell cards. So yeah. I guess this will do. Okay, again, what do we need? We have some self-mill stuff. We have life gain stuff. We have ramp stuff, card draw stuff, and the well, non-human slash power 4 creator. So let's check cards that mention power. And that's a very much a potential card. That's a good one. That's a good one. We need some rampage stuff, so let's play that. Come through is good. That is good. Okay, Renata is definitely good. Okay, what else do we want cards that say something about drawing? Elvis Visionary. We have some cards that can target our own creatures, so why not? No, 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 no. Wolf Blossom is again outside of my um, scope. Let's call it scope. Spore Crawler is difficult to get worked, but it's good for the curve. So I do have a +1/+1 theme, so okay, then what am I looking at? Life gain or life in general? Okay, yeah, that's actually a good one. I do like that for whatever reason. How many wolves do I have? One werewolf, one wolf. Do I want to put in packs on how many do I have in red? Probably not enough. I put the proliferation card in the deck. Definitely does. Do I have elementals? I do have elementals in other colors, at least some. But none here, so that's not a good idea. Add overgrowth elemental. Bloom Hulk definitely gets in. Bookworm. That might be a good one. Yeah, yeah. Um it's in some ways I don't like the kind of god that Bookworm is. But on the other hand, it does have the benefit. Um it does have the benefit of at least ending the game, if nothing else. Let's see, let's put that in. Let's put that in. Oh yeah, regarding self-mail, the escape stuff will work probably pretty well. So Loathsome Chimera and Races, whatever it's called, Races, Typhoon, Typhoon, Typhon, yeah. Those are good. Okay, that's at least something for each of the decks. Now, at least something. I want to put in Cultivate, probably. But let's go through the I don't want to. Yeah, I'll put in Llanowar Elves. Snakeskin Veil. Or I guess I do have the non-human theme. So maybe I should check those as well. No, Brindlebore, again, one of those cards that outside of my scope. I do like the Druid more than I. Oh, Green Seeker. That's a good card. Fungal plots. Okay, I might want a little bit of like read stuff because I did put a lot of flyers into white and blue. I don't want to put in plummets, but maybe. Query intro is like a nice build around, so why not? Taxidermist is nice. Don't probably have any merfolk, so that's not a good idea. Wait a minute, where's the cultivate? Oh, I haven't reached it yet. No. What am I thinking? Not there yet. And champion. Do you have some ways of making tokens? So yeah, if someone manages to build around it again, why not? It's it's not going to be the let's put in band together. Would fertility be good? I don't know. Don't know. I do like the Morphist Revolutionary. It might not be again, it might not work for every deck, but it might work for many decks on the other hand. So why not? Now I'm afraid to use look at the stats in my deck because I'll lose my place here, but that shouldn't matter. Ah, dressing Brontodon, that I want. Fever of blossoms, sure, because we are looking at ramping. Hmm. Would Crocodile of the Crossing be too much? Again, I do like it, but maybe it would not work out too well. Hunter's Edge. Let's do that. Uh, I don't. I don't know. Do I want the? I have no mutate stuff in the other colors. I do have some weird cards in here. Um, at this point, I probably should be going backwards instead of forwards because I do already have quite a few 5 drops here. Uh, no 6 drops, but 7 drop and an 8 drop. Maybe I should put in, yeah, yes, I will put in Trollbred Guardian. And one more card. Let's go back to the beginning and see if there's something that's interesting. Grazer might be nice. Blossoming defense. I'll put in Arbor. I I'm not a fan of that card either, but yeah, here we are. And one more. Um, I'm leaving room for some amount of some amount of um, some like okay, I'm leaving room for 30 lands, maybe 25. 25 sounds good. So, well, let's see. That means that we have up to 15 artifacts. And I do no, okay. I didn't put in any put in any equipment synergies, but I did put in a little bit of artifact synergies in general. I do want the Cold Rain pick, and I do want the Ceremonial Knife. These both are going to work fine with anything that's looking at like artifacts entering the battlefield or something. Do I have any of that stuff? I'm not sure. I might actually have to go back and maybe. Wonder how many clerics do I have? Okay, I have way fewer artifacts than I was expecting. But let's see. Okay, that I want. I do have somewhat of a selection of these. Not that good of a selection, but sort of a selection. Back of holding can be beneficial. Um, so that's 6. I think I'll go to 10 and I'll play. So that would be 9. Can I find? I do like Trader's Scarf. Probably way more than. Okay, Relic Vial is nice, actually. So that would be 11. Okay, so if I put in. Can I find 3 more? If I put 25 jewels and evolving wilds, that'd be 26. So if I can find just a few more playables here, then I can. Colossal blow, definitely not. Did I remember to? Ah, okay, so that's the problem. Maybe we'll see. Team pennant. Weird. Where are all the vehicles? Um, where's the? That's the problem. I was wondering why with so few. Um, I'm not playing this in standard. This is direct game. Okay, now Okay, now I should be getting more. Sky skiff might be nice. Now I'll put that in. That's nice. Okay, so that's 14. So it's that good. Let's still check that common and uncommon, yes. Okay. Is there something interesting here we might want? Doesn't look like it. Maybe Traveler's Amulet. Traveler's Amulet might be nice. Yeah, let's put in Traveler's Amulet. Let's say this is from. Well, it was in Ixalan anyway. Okay, I'm not finding any other interesting cards. Oh, Pilgrim's Eye. Was that legal in? Apparently not. Okay. Wasn't Pilgrim's Eye legal in some recent set? Untethered Express is an excellent card, so let's add that. Meteor Core might be one option. Okay, so that gives us, take out Wedding Invitation and maybe the Relic Amulet. Yeah, that can be. Oh, okay, so so that's the current current whatever. The current cube. I'm so tired. But anyhow, and I'll be adding the lands at some point, and what else is there to say? I guess, well, obviously this isn't like the end result of anything. It's just well, some guy babbling for like what 3 hours, some over 3.5 hours, trying to figure out what would be nice in this cube. And there has been no testing whatsoever. So I don't know if this is balanced at all. Because looking at the cards, I get the feeling that it's not. But well, we'll see. I actually just don't know. The artifact team should be stronger, probably. Um, otherwise, yeah, the artifact team could be stronger, but uh, well, hard to say. None of the teams currently feel like overbearing. They're definitely strong. Uh, definitely some strong teams like the spells team and possibly uh, green. Green looks good, obviously, as it usually works out. But on the other hand, just you know, white aggressive deck could easily take over any game. But yeah, so this is my well, yeah. I guess this is it for now. I don't know if I'll do this something similar again. Maybe I should do something similar, but like change the themes or something. But yeah, I'll link to the uh, I link to the list of the cards, and I link to a website that can help you with the process if you want to do this yourself and to play with your friends. And I'll link to the website where you can run uh, these drafts. And I guess usual call to actions. I don't know. Comment if you feel like it. Whatever. Doesn't really bother. I do this for myself anyhow. Like I don't have a huge audience, but hey, if you're interested, well, thanks for listening and so forth. Yeah, bye.